So pardon the wind on the microphone, guys. I'm recording this video outside. Maybe you guys may remember this. There was a Benito Juarez Community Academy student who had basically pulled up and did a drill, okay, at the school. Now, this guy was a gang member. He was a member of the Bishops Street gang. And the Bishops are over on 18th Street. Anyways, he pulled up and he killed 2 kids. And this was a really traumatic situation for everybody at the school. Juarez is actually a pretty good school by Chicago standards. Benito Juarez on the near south side. So anyways, the guy's name who did this, his name is Christian. He turned 18 last week. He pled guilty to 2 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder before the judge. And he had killed these kids, these teens, the shooting of 2 boys. And he'd also injured 2 others outside the school in December of 2022. So the judge handed him 20 years for each murder and 6 for the attempted murders, according to court records. Okay, so the Illinois Answers Project journalist Peter Nikias recently published an extensive report about the delays that Chicago police experienced during the investigation due to a lack of cooperation from Chicago public school officials. Okay, and he said for 3 critical hours, after 4 students were shot, 2 fatally at Benito Juarez High School, the school principal and some staffers threw up roadblocks to the police investigation, and weeks later had to be threatened with grand jury subpoenas to spur their cooperation. So Christian was a member of the 18th Street Bishops Street gang. He was expelled from Juarez in 2022 due to his behavior, academics, and attendance, according to prosecutors. So officials said that he returned to the campus around 2:30 on December 16th and approached a group of students hanging out under a bridge connecting 2 buildings. Heard somebody say that there were Razas, which is a rival gang of the Bishops, and warned the group that there would be trouble. So within moments, Christian walked up to the 15-year-old Juarez student named Brandon and asked him if he was a Raza. So Brandon asked Christian why he wanted to know, and Christian briefly walked away before allegedly returning and fatally shooting him in the head. Okay, so he continued shooting, killing a guy named Nathan who was 14. And he was a student at Chicago Bulls College Prep, according to prosecutors. So surveillance video showed Christian on campus and in the nearby neighborhood before and after the crime. But the shooting itself was not recorded. A Chicago police officer identified Christian from surveillance images. So during a search of his bedroom, police allegedly found 4 handguns, all with loaded extended magazines attached. And 3 of the weapons had switches that allowed them to fire multiple rounds with a single trigger pull, according to prosecutors. So the judge ordered Christian to serve 100% of the 40 years he received for the murder charges. Okay, so he's 18. He will be out when he's 58. Okay, so how about that, guys? Think about that, man, before you're about to do something like this, man. Guys, when I was locked up, the look on dudes' faces when they've just been told that they've got some serious time, bro, I mean, I wish I could have asked him, like, was it worth it, whatever you did, man? Like, was it really worth it? I'm telling you, it's like your fantasy with this gang stuff just collides with reality when the judge bangs that gavel. You know, I don't know what some of you guys' religious beliefs are. I don't usually, get into that in these videos, but I mean, facing the judge here is one thing. Facing the judge in the next world is a totally different. I mean, you're just, bro, like, that's a totally different story. So, anyways, man, rest in peace to those 2 dudes. It's just another messed up waste of life for gang culture. The Bishops trying to get some Razas. And I told you, for a young Latino guy, it's probably the most dangerous because, like I say, the black gangs mainly know who they're looking for, okay, by the face. If you're not the guy they want, unless you're in the way when they start shooting at the guy they want, you really don't have too much to worry about, or unless you're, like, friends with the guy they want or something like that. But they pretty much know who's who, okay, when they're sliding. But with the Hispanic gangs and with the few white gangs that are still left, anybody that's, like, just in that area, in that vicinity, that just gives them the wrong answer can get it. So, yeah, it's very dangerous, man. I'm not even going to say, like, do this or do that, because in Chicago it can happen to anybody, anytime, any place, man. Just stay prayed up, because you never know when you're going to go. That's all I can say. It's your boy, Chicago News. I'm out.